here are my top 10 best Stephen King movie adaptations. I am a big fan of Stephen King, and due to The Life of Chuck now in theaters, I thought it would be fun to make a top 10 list. So without further ado, here we go. I apologize for the sound of my voice. I am currently fighting a cold. Number 10 is It. It is a very good adaptation. It is really just a creepy movie. I love the portrayal of It from Alexander Skarsgård in the film. I think that he's absolutely terrific. And I much prefer It Part 1 than It Chapter 2. I think that It Part 1 has a stronger story. I just prefer when they're kids rather than when they're adults. I think that it is a much more terrifying presence for them when they're kids, and I think it works better. The chemistry of the kids, I think, is stronger as well, and I like these child actors that they pick. I like It Chapter 1 overall, and I think that the ending is truly satisfying. Like, there's a part 2, but you can actually end the story right here. Number 9 is Dolores Claiborne. Kathy Bates is absolutely wonderful as Dolores Claiborne here. She's one of my favorite actresses working in Hollywood. I think that Kathy Bates is perfect for the role, and Jennifer Jason Leigh is just wonderful in this movie as well. All of the women here in this film are perfectly casted, and this movie is not an easy watch. It is a dark film, and I have trouble sitting through it all because it just takes you to a dark place. But it is truly a satisfying film, and it is a powerhouse of a movie. I really like the way this movie is directed, how it's written. And it probably wasn't easy because, like, the entire novel, you're in Dolores Claiborne's head. And here you have to kind of adapt things, and it's really just a well-made adaptation I really enjoy. Dolores Claiborne. Number 8 is 1408. 1408 is just a wonderful Stephen King adaptation. I've loved it ever since I saw it. John Cusack was absolutely terrific in the main role as Mike Enslin, and Samuel Jackson is just really fun and entertaining here in this movie. I like seeing them both on screen. In the very little like screen time that they have together, I think that they are really good. And this movie is really creepy as fuck. I think it's really entertaining, and I like that this movie takes place mostly in one location, in this evil haunted hotel room. And to me, this movie sort of has The Shining vibes. It is really similar to The Shining, but it's also different at the same time. I really enjoy 1408. I like the themes. I like how the hotel uses like Mike Enslin's past demons to haunt him. Like, that is one evil room right there. I think it's a really terrific adaptation. Number 7 is The Mist. The Mist, I think, is a really good film. It's a really well directed by Frank Darabont. You'll see Frank Darabont's name a lot on this list. The Mist is just a really creepy and entertaining film. I really like when there's creepy creatures attacking like human beings. It's a really just dark film. It's the end of the world type shit, and I really dig all of this film, especially the ending. The ending is really a shocker. It is not an easy watch, but Thomas Jane is really great in this film. I really like the performances. And there's a lot of people that actually appeared in The Walking Dead later on, and that makes sense because Frank Darabont directed the first episode of The Walking Dead. So, yeah, just a terrific film. I really like The Mist. It's really well worth your time. Number 6 is The Green Mile. The Green Mile, to me, is just a really well-made film. It is a masterclass. Frank Darabont directs this one here, and I love the performance of Tom Hanks, who plays this guard who watches over death row inmates, and he then meets John Coffey. Clark Duncan is unforgettable in this film, and both actors and the supporting cast are just wonderful. I love this film. It's really just a hard watch, but I think there's an uplifting theme in it as well. It's not really a fun film, but it is a really magnificent movie. Now I really recommend the Green Mile. Number 5 is Stand By Me. Rob Reiner did really a terrific job directing this movie. The cast is wonderful. River Phoenix, Will Wheaton, everybody in this film is just fantastic. Kiefer Sutherland really was amazing. It was one of his breakout roles. And this is really just a great coming of age film. I really enjoy Stand By Me. I watch it over and over again and never get bored. It is really one of the best Stephen King adaptations, and I know that Stephen King actually walked out at the end of the screening, and Rob Reiner thought he hated it, but he actually needed time to process the film because it affected Stephen King so much. It is one of the best Stephen King adaptations for sure. Number 4 is Misery. Misery is just really one hell of a film. It is superbly well directed, superbly well acted. Kathy Bates is just amazing in this film. I think she won her Oscar here. She delivers the best performance of her entire career as Annie Wilkes. This really insane person who brings her fandom a little too far. She saves this writer who has a car crash, and then she brings him home to heal him, but then the writer, who is wonderfully played by James Caan, realizes that he can't leave. He is stuck here. He is a prisoner. James Caan is just trying to survive. And there is one great memorable scene in this film. It's when Annie Wilkes breaks the legs of James Caan here. It is just terrifying. And this entire movie, man, is just really amazing. Number 3 is Doctor Sleep. I absolutely loved Doctor Sleep when I saw it. It was just the perfect marriage of Stephen King adaptation of the book, of the sequel Doctor Sleep, but as well as a continuation of the Stanley Kubrick film. Stephen King doesn't like the Stanley Kubrick film, the Stanley Kubrick adaptation of his own work. He hates it. But Mike Flanagan did a perfect balance of the two, and he added some stuff that Stephen King wasn't too pleased that Kubrick omitted in the first one. It's just a really well-made film. I couldn't have asked for a better adaptation of Doctor Sleep. And Ewan McGregor is perfect for the role of Danny. And I love the actress that plays Abra Stone as well. I think that the casting here is really well done. They recasted Shelley Duvall here. The actress that they took, she looks exactly like her. And as well as the role of Dick. They recasted the role of Dick, and the actor looks exactly like Dick Halloran. They really did a really good job with the attention to detail with the sequel. It's probably the best work I've seen from Flanagan. The Doctor Sleep sequel. It's just magnificent. And I love the character of Rose the Hat, played by Rebecca Ferguson. She is just wonderful in this film. Everybody's terrific. I love Doctor Sleep so much. Number 2 is The Shawshank Redemption. The Shawshank Redemption is an absolute classic. It's number 1 on IMDb for a reason. Tim Robbins is just fabulous in the movie. Morgan Freeman is exceptional, and the movie is just so well directed by Frank Darabont. It is just a magnificent film. I love The Shawshank Redemption. It is in my top 10 best films of all time. And I mean, the ending, my God, is just so satisfying. It is just one of the best endings of all time, if not the best. And the entire film takes place in Shawshank Prison, and you can really just see how man can become used to live behind bars and just be accustomed to this life. It is so just raw and compelling. It is just really one of the best dramas ever made. I love The Shawshank Redemption. And number 1, one of my favorite movies of all time, it's The Shining. It is a masterpiece. The way that the movie is directed, it is just a truly unforgettable experience. Jack Nicholson is perfect as Jack Torrance. Shelley Duvall is absolutely unforgettable as Wendy, and Danny Lloyd, in my opinion, gives the best child performance of all time. This trio of actors is really fantastic, and the entire film is filled with dread, desperation, and like the intensity builds from the opening scene. Super well done. The atmosphere alone is really just dreary. Stanley Kubrick directed a masterpiece of a film. The Shining is really one of my comfort movies. It's a disturbing film. It is really not an easy watch at times, but I love watching this movie. I watch it once or twice a year just because I find comfort in this film. I love The Shining. There's nothing wrong with this movie. It is just really one of the best films ever made. So those are my top 10 Stephen King adaptations. Let me know what yours are down in the comments below. Please like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time.